Hello everyone, welcome back to the Mule channel, and today I'm talking about Sonic the Hedgehog. Had a huge opening weekend, racing to 100 million globally in 3 days. Technically 4 days. I mean Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, but they add Thursday into Friday's numbers, so it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So 3 days, 100 mil. And domestic, in those 3 days, they made 67 million. That's a lot. That's the highest ever for a video game. The redesigned Sonic the Hedgehog showed plenty of teeth at the box office, speeding to a 57 million debut, according to studio estimates Sunday, while Parasite saw one of the largest post-Oscars bumps in years following its Best Picture win. But we don't care about Parasite, we care about the blue blur. 63% on Rotten Tomatoes, terrible website. A grade for moviegoers at Cinema Score. The $87 million production co-stars Jim Carrey as Dr. Bernard, with Ben Schwartz supplying Sonic's voice, which they did a great job. So, what I want to talk about is these two movies, because these two movies are forever going to be linked, because they came out 1 week after each other. They're going to forever be linked because they have about the same budget. $84.5 million for Birds of Prey, $84.5 million, and $85 million for Sonic the Hedgehog, plus a couple million more for the reshoots where they had to redo Sonic because they messed up the first time. But I'm going to say the numbers are the same because, Birds of Prey, that's the correct name. Birds of Prey had also had reshoots, and I think they spent a little more on the marketing. So Sonic and Birds of Prey, they're forever going to be linked. So Birds of Prey has done in 12 days, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 days. It took them 11 days to get 145 million worldwide, 11 days to get 61.6 domestic, and 83.6 worldwide, or 83.6 international for 145.2 worldwide in 11 days. And you can check out some average dollar amounts here. Their biggest day was 3,000, 1,800, or 3,000, 2,800, 1,800. And then the second weekend was 1,400, 1,000. Yeah. Sonic the Hedgehog in 4 days has done 68 million domestic. Of course, that is projection. But, they're really accurate in projecting. They round up and stuff, okay? So 68 million domestic, 43 million international for 111 million over the 4 days. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, 4 days. Bring in 5,000, 3,700, 2,600. Look at these pitiful numbers. Pitiful. In more theaters, they had a far less average. Birds of May. And then Sonic the Hedgehog, in less theaters, did more money, did like twice the money. That's really funny to me. And on Monday, did 11 million projection. Obviously, Monday hasn't happened yet, but projection is 11 million. While Birds of May's projection is 2.4. That's 5 times plus for Sonic. That's amazing. Very strong numbers from Sonic the Hedgehog. Yeah, so it looks like Sonic's going to destroy Birds of May in worldwide box office. And that's awesome because Sonic respected the fans. They fixed what they messed up. They respected the fans and said, we're going to spend $5 million. We're going to update Sonic the Hedgehog. And probably Tails as well. Oh, sorry, spoilers. And they love the fans. Fowler, the director, he loves the fans. He's talking on Twitter about the studio loves the fans. Jim Carrey, Ben Schwartz, James Marsden, they're all like, yeah, let's fix it. Let's have the fans be happy. And Birds of Prey, let's see. Character assassinations all over this movie. Every character is not what they're supposed to be. Harley Quinn isn't. Black Canary is not. Black Canary was race swapped because white people are like evil. If you haven't noticed, in 2020, white people are evil, so we had to have a black character because Black Canary is not actually black. I mean, you might think the name Black Canary. She's a white woman with blonde hair wearing a onesie and fishnets for the last like 50 years in comics or however she's been existed. But suddenly she's a black woman with black hair and yellow highlights. Okay, sure, why not? Cassandra Cain is complete dope in the movie. Huntress looks nothing like Huntress from the comic books. Harley Quinn without Joker in the comic books is like some wacko, like, there's no feminism. The character is not feminism. She's tied directly to Joker. She's tied directly to a man. A white man. A very white man. In the TV series, in the comics. But here she's some feminist woman. How? What? Character assassinations all over this movie. They don't care about the fans because they want new fans because, we don't like the old fans. We don't like the old fans, the old DC fans. We don't like them. So we're going to change everything. Hire a director who knows nothing about DC Comics. And what happens? You get 61.6 million over 11 days, and Sonic gets 68 million in 4 days. That's what happens. That's a movie that respects the fans, movie that doesn't respect the fans. And rated R, when apparently there's nothing in the movie really rated R. There's no reason for a rated R movie. They shot themselves in the foot, in the face. I mean, they shot themselves how many times with this movie? Bad directing, bad character portrayals, rated R when it shouldn't be. This masculinity is evil, all men are bad, let's kill all men in the movie, all women are like good, and the main character is a feminist, and talking all this stuff in the marketing. It's like they're gonna struggle to make 200 million worldwide. Okay, on an 85 million budget, they don't get all the ticket sales. They have to give back half the ticket sales, and that doesn't include marketing. The cost of this movie is probably 150 million. And so they have to do 300 million to break even. And this is not going to be a movie people see on streaming. This is going to go right to hell. No one's ever going to watch this ever again when it's not in theaters. This movie is a complete joke. They can't even get the name right. They had to change the name. That's how terrible they did with this movie. That has the same budget as Sonic. It makes no sense. So I am happy that Sonic the Hedgehog has an amazing opening weekend, and it's gonna live. This is gonna live in theaters a long time. It's gonna live on streaming forever. This movie's gonna be on Netflix. It's gonna be a must watch. This is the movie you put on with your kids, your 10-year-old boys, 10, whatever. 12, 5, kids grow up fast these days. This movie's going to last forever because it was top notch. I saw it twice. So, if you haven't seen it, I think you should see Sonic the Hedgehog. Go see it. Especially like Tuesday, if it's cheap Tuesday, or matinees, or cheaper, or whatever. Whatever is the cheapest option for you, I think you have to see this movie. And it's really good in theaters, so. That's the video for today's praising Sonic the Hedgehog, 111 million. And I am starting a hashtag. My hashtag is called Respect the Fandom. Hashtag Respect the Fandom. And there will be Teespring clothing eventually with that logo and that word mark, because I think that's so important. These studios take so many liberties with properties and characters that they did not create, that someone else created, but they don't like, oh my God, it's like a white person. I don't like Wolverine because he's white, so let's make him black. No, that's not how it works. You want a black Wolverine, then you can make another clone or something. I don't know. Make your own characters. Gender swapping, race swapping, sexuality changing. Stop it. Respect the fans that pay your ridiculous prices for comic books and graphic novels and video games and kids buying all the merch. It's all expensive. We all pay it. We expect perfection. We expect a fandom to be respected. We want Sonic to look like the way Sonic's supposed to look. We want Batman to act like how Batman's supposed to look. Please, for the love of God, respect the fandom when you make properties, or else you get woke and you go broke. Like Terminator, Charlie's Angels, Prince of Prey, Solo, a Star Wars movie. You go woke, you go soy, go to the organic section, get your soy, destroy what was created. You will lose a lot of money. Sonic the Hedgehog is a perfect example of what you do. You'll embrace the fans. You embrace whatever has been created that people love so much, and you say, you love it, let's keep doing it. Look at Pokemon. With Pokemon's popularity was when there was, 150 Pokemon or something? The original, the OG. And the popularity has gone downhill. Popularity has gone downhill since then because they don't care about the OGs. They just kept making new Pokemon. Let's make a new one. They got away from what made them successful. Now I don't hear anyone talking about Pokemon. It's so sad. Respect the OGs. Like look what they did with Transformers movies. Michael Bay. No, the best Transformers movie is the 1986 movie, where like half the characters die. That's the best movie. It's so good. It's so damn good. I watched it once a month. It's so good. That's the true Transformers with the original characters in an animated form. And like, respect the fans, please. # respect the fandom. Thank you. Have a good day.